All right. This is the final video of the NX-01 build. I'll continue to go on and do some more videos of the other ships I'm going to build. If you look in the previous videos, I'm building an assembly with all of the different Enterprise ships, the movie versions, the series version, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. I'm even considering now doing the Enterprise B, C, and E along with all of the others, and that would of course make a massive assembly with I think 8 ships attached to it, all of them with working lights. But this is the first completion. This is the NX-01 in 1/350th. I just have gotten finished with it, did my clear coat. Let me turn these lights off so you can kind of get a look at the lighting system and just how cool this thing looks in the dark. This thing, it's got, of course, the flashing strobes and the blinking directional and the nacelles and, of course, on the side of the saucer section. But those, I know the light washes out with this camera, but those nacelles, it looks almost yellow in the film, but they are just a brilliant red and they really look good. They're not as accentuated with the, without the camera. I did manage to get, let's see if I can zoom in right here. I did manage to get, I'll turn on some of these lights. I got the captain and 2 other crew members right there inside the captain's cabin. I don't know if you can see those. They were pretty difficult to get in there, but there's actually 3 in there. You can only see 2 because of the camera. But it was an enjoyable build, but a very difficult one, to say the least. I just had all kinds of fit problems, and with this thing, just a lot of different issues. I did not get anybody up in that little area. Up in here, I was going to try to put a person in there. This wasn't enough room, like I did in the captain's cabin. But this thing, it was fun. I enjoyed building it. It was just, it was tough. Back here, these, the pylons, they're just not necessarily, I don't know what the word is. They don't look like one another. They're not exact. The whole model was kind of twisted a little bit, and I did the best I could to make up for that. I think I did. It came out pretty good, but all of my lights work. But overall, I'm really well pleased with it. I've had a good time building it, and it'll look really good. This one will be the one on the very bottom, and probably somewhere, if you're looking at it down here, I'll have this is just my little model building thing, but I'll probably have a plaque here that says, NX-01, maybe the captain, the fictional date that it was commissioned, who knows. And then I'll go on and build the next one that will sit, kind of above it, and then maybe another one and another one. This thing will probably be 6 feet tall by the time I'm done, especially if I do the Enterprise B, C, and then the last one, which was, from the Next Generation movies, E. Anyway, just wanted to show you all what this thing looked like when it was done. For the problems that I had with the fitting of it, and I'm well pleased with how it came out. The Aztecing was very difficult. All of these compound curves, I just had to cut these in little tiny pieces. Every little, square ended up being a separate piece. It took a long time, and I don't mind. I enjoy it. I love the finished product, and it seems like the more work I put into it, the more I enjoy it when it's finished. Anyway, I'm looking forward to, I already started on the bridge. If you want to look at this, this is I don't know if I can get my camera to focus. This is the bridge of the TOS series Enterprise. You can see the captain's chair, and these are all clear, and I'll put the decals, that main viewer screen, it'll be a picture of a Klingon battle cruiser, and around all of the other clear will be screens. There's decals that go up in there, and these little, you can see these little, let me sit it down because I'm working with one hand. These little things that stick out here, they hold the bulbs from underneath that will shine up and around these areas. And when you put the decals on the inside, then all you'll see is the decals. It look like all of the little screens they're up there on the bridge. And I'll probably use some 1/350th people and put the captain in there. And you got, I guess that little station over there is supposed to be Uhura, and you got the science station over here. I know I sound like such a geek, but I do enjoy this stuff. It's fictional. I know it's not real. I'm not one of those guys that dresses up and goes to the Star Trek conventions. However, I don't, that doesn't bother me if somebody does that, but I'm just not one of those. But I do enjoy science fiction. This is not quite finished painted, and I haven't put the decals on there, but I'll probably, when I get this done and go on to the next part, this is the bridge where I guess the top where the actual bridge will go up inside here, and you'll be able, it's got a clear top, you'll be able to look down in there and see all of the details, excuse me. And I know the original doesn't have a clear top, but I'm going to go ahead and put the clear top on here just for the sake of being able to show off some of those details. I will, next video, I'll start breaking down, kind of showing you the different, these are pretty sizable. That's the engineering section. That's going to be a sizable model. It's going to be bigger than this one. Not quite as big as my 1701A, but that's still going to be a big, massive model. Let me put these two together so you kind of see the references. That's the saucer of the TOS, and the saucer for the 1701 refit's actually bigger than that one, but they're going to be massive models. My wife keeps asking me, where are you going to put them? And every time I come up with a place to put them, the answer is, well, you're not going to put it there. And I just have this little tiny, let's see if I can turn the light on and show you. I have just this little tiny room that I work in. I got all my paints in there, and I'll put all these sprues up here on the wall so I can readily get at it. But this is like my only little space back in this little tiny cubby hole. And it's certainly not going back in here, so I'm going to have to put it on display either at my shop where I work, or we'll have to move something in the living room or bedroom or somewhere and put all this stuff up. But I guess that'll be saved for another time. Anyway, just wanted to give you one last video on the NX-01. The next time you see this, it'll be sitting actually on the assembly with all of the electrical wiring going to everything. You'll see the plaque, and I'll probably one of these next videos, once I get that plaque made, I'll just kind of pop it in there and let you look at it and see. So just keep on watching. I'm going to continue building this TOS Enterprise, the 1701 refit. I already have the 1701A done. I'll probably just do one or the other on the assembly, and then I'll go on to like I said, I've got up there, I got the Deep Space Nine to go up on top. I got Voyager, and I got the 1701D. Anyway, I'll keep on building and keep on showing you. I'll kind of go along, and I'll let you look at I got the lighting kit for this. It really looks good. I mean, I built the one for my NX-01, but this one is so professionally done. It's almost embarrassing what I did to this one here, but I'm really looking forward to diving into that thing and really putting some detail in it. And the TOS Enterprise. Anyway, I'll be getting back with you on some more videos. I'll bring that down, let you see a little beacon underneath, and I got lights underneath. It was a good model. It came out really good. I'm really pleased with it. Anyway, I'll see you next time on the first installment of the TOS 1/350th Enterprise build. For now, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks, and good evening.